Agile Project Management, the new ultimate guide to learn the Kanban process, Scrum, and lean thinking. Written by Tom Jobbins. Narrated by Tom Jobbins. Copyright 2020.
Chapter 1. Kaizen. How to deploy continuous improvement to rocket your success. We generally appear to be gotten up to speed in an endless mission to improve our organizations. You need to ride out emergencies, battle through outer issues, and still improve your presentation week on week, quarter on quarter, year on year. So how would we approach this improvement to take full advantage of it? The key is tied in with making improvement part of the everyday procedure. This methodology falls under the umbrella of continuous improvement, which Toyota calls Kaizen. This is the specialty of stepping forward, exacerbating each achievement and defending against each disappointment. In this Process Street book, we'll take a gander at why Kaizen is significant. What are the other Toyota production system ideas? Interesting points when executing Kaizen. How Samsung used Kaizen specifically to advance the creation. Kaizen is a major ordeal because comprehensively it works. As an ethos, it is continually going to point you in the correct way, and when utilized related to the other key lean standards of the Toyota production system, you realize you're utilizing attempted and tried strategies. The Toyota production system is the arrangement of operational practices that enabled Toyota to flood into post position as the biggest vehicle producer on the planet. Kaizen is one of the genuine key components of this methodology, so merits our time. Everyone's doing it. It's not simply Toyota who are utilizing Kaizen in its business tasks. A considerable lot of the world's biggest and best organizations, especially in assembling, have been utilizing Kaizen to support their proficiency and yield. We even use it on Process Street. The sorts of tasks that benefit most from a severe usage of Kaizen are those with exceptionally specific and institutionalized procedures and methodology. The institutionalized idea of those activities considers little iterative potential improvements to be found. When discovered, they would then be able to be followed up on, and we wind up following the Kaizen approach. The sort of ventures which benefit most from Kaizen may be assembling, account, tasks. I'm taking expansive brushstrokes here, yet it isn't generally this simple, as clarified in a book in the Harvard Business Review. Interestingly, individuals in deals and advertising, which accentuate connections and advancement, are more averse to grasp it promptly. Nevertheless, a few organizations have connected improvement techniques for development and development with some achievement. The book proceeds to pick a couple of instances in flighty territories, enterprises, or organizations where Kaizen has been actually adequately or broadly utilized. DuPont, for instance, made a deal and advertising process improvement technique calling top-line growth to support income. Pixar has adjusted continuous improvement systems from Toyota to audit and guarantee the nature of its movies as they are created. In a book on the Harvard Business School site, a few reasons are recommended for how Pixar's utilization of Kaizen impacts on the presentation of the organization. The working model additionally underpins the plan of action and diminishes the danger of an over-the-top, expensive film disappointment by exposing the work in the procedure to consistent quality control checks. Abnormal amounts of participation and sharing all through the creation procedure takes into consideration blunders in storyline, discourse, or enhanced visualizations to be gotten early and often, before the procedure is excessively far along for those issues to be fixed. In spite of the fact that this expands the process duration of the procedure, often just 2 seconds of film is chipped away at every day, Pixar's film industry execution has demonstrated that the worth picked up from this procedure in quality and innovativeness included has unquestionably satisfied. The book refers to a further Harvard Business Review book about how Pixar encourages aggregate imagination, and a magnificent profile in The New Yorker about the organization's inner everyday activities. We could give you a million contextual investigations where Kaizen has worked successfully inside a customary processing plant setting, yet the way that it has likewise earned its stripes outside of its unique condition
Sample complete. Ready to continue?